Behind me is a resort on a private beach. They also have a private waterfall, incredible wooden cabins on the beach, also set on the cliffs overlooking the bay. Just pure nature, idyllic vibes on the island of Koh Phangan in Surat Thani province. And guess how much it costs? $3 per night, 100 baht to stay in a wooden hut. No aircon, no Wi-Fi, real back to nature vibes, real backpacker vibes. We're also going to go climb a viewpoint. It's going to be a great video. Strap in and let's enjoy Koh Phangan on a budget. My name is Paddy Doyle and this is my little Honda dream, and welcome to Next Level Adventures. Right now we are attempting to visit every single province in Thailand. We've had some incredible adventures already, but the best part is we're only just getting started. So subscribe and join us as we discover this incredible country together. Okay, so firstly, I want to show you Mai Pen Rai Bungalows. This is the cheap option. This is like, I have no words for this place. I just have to show you. And you can make up your own mind. Sorry, there's two dragonflies making out. There are a lot of bugs and animals in this place. So the reason is this is inside a national park. When I was actually driving here from the pier, they had a closed sign saying because of COVID the national park was closed, but because the accommodation is inside the national park, you just have to sign in and then you're allowed in, and then you can enjoy the resort, but also it comes with its own waterfall. Like literally outside of the reception area is this winding, babbling crook over these rocks, and it's gorgeous, and it leads over the sand into a small stream that goes out to the beach. It's a private beach. This resort has its own private beach, its own private waterfall. 100 baht, that's just over $3. Private beach, private waterfall. Plus much more. Come check it out. These are the 100 baht a night beach wooden bungalows with fan. This type of stuff I thought was long gone in Thailand. I didn't know there were still islands, especially popular islands like this one, where you can find this kind of accommodation for that price. I thought that those days were long gone, or maybe only in the certain like random provinces that most tourists, especially foreign tourists, don't go to. And obviously this is a COVID price, but still, the island's packed. When I got off here, I'll show you around. There's people here. There are people here, living here, traveling here, and there are guests staying here. 100 baht. Let me go show you my room. The journey to my room is funny and an adventure in and on itself. Okay, let me take you on the expedition to my room. I just want to show you. Can you see the chilies here drying in the sun? That's how they do the sun-dried chilies. Dry them in the sun. Who knew that was a literal thing? Sawadee ka. Anyway, this is the way to your room, and it takes about 5 minutes, so don't forget your toothbrush in your bag back at your bike, otherwise you will have to do the expedition multiple times. It starts off with this beautiful walk along the beach and up towards the cliff with the bungalows. Now thankfully she didn't put me up super high in one of the highest ones. It's actually one of the nearest ones, and it still takes like 5 minutes to walk. You won't believe the journey you have to go on to get to your place. Watch this. When they offered me the 100 baht bungalow on the beach or the 300 baht bungalow on the cliff, I asked her, I said, what's the difference? You know, is one got aircon, is one fan? She said, no, they're all fan. So I think they charge more because it's, you know, better view. But I have to say, after looking at the bungalows over there and comparing it to the view that I have, I think it's actually, excuse me, I think it's kind of the same, equal beauty. Direct access, not direct access. This is actually the way we have to go. And the lady was showing me to my room, and she's coming through this cave. And I had my backpack on, and I was like, bloody hell, what are you doing? Where are we going? And he can go up these steps. Don't worry, this isn't the way to the room. This just kind of reveals the beach. It's beautiful, isn't it? And then be careful coming down. And then we keep going. Not there yet. And there's all sorts of animals and bugs and wildlife in this place, as you've seen me talk about. Saw some herrings as well this morning, or earlier I should say, fishing. And there's people staying in all of these bungalows. That one, this one above us. People from Europe, I can hear their accents, speaking French and Italian and things like that. And then you come across this rope suspension bridge over these rocks. And it goes quite far, it takes a couple of 100 meters. At this point, the lady who was showing me to the room, I was only going to have a look, but then by the time I got there, in my skinny jeans and my big backpack, I was sweating buckets. And I was like, oh, I kind of just want to go for the 100 baht one on the beach, but I'd committed and I was sweaty. And I was just like, yeah, whatever. That's another person's room. You keep coming under these rocks. This is really cool. This is full of tadpoles. Can you see? See all the tadpoles? Hello. They'll turn into frogs soon. And then there'll be a racket here every night. Anyway, nearly there. Whew, sweating again. No need for a shower, because once I've chilled out for about an hour, we'll go do the trail. There's a trail not far from here. Just found it on Google Maps. Anyway, we're nearly here now. So keep going. There's loads more rooms that way. But thankfully, this is mine. You come up through here. Oof. Be careful of the big plant. And welcome. So you come in, and let's start with the balcony. Is this door open? I don't know how to open it. You come through, hammock. It's chill. I got a neighbour here. He's just playing some chill techno, and this other neighbour here, he's doing some work. This is the view, and nice calm sea, so no loud crashing of waves hopefully tonight to keep me awake. You can hang out here and work, but this is the issue. Nice big room, obviously. The bed is a bit rank. You know, it's on a mouldy old mattress and there's no duvet, there's just this thing. But that's because there is only a fan, there is no aircon in here. But look, if I stand in front of the fan, can you hear that? It's not powerful. That's on number 3. And yeah, you have to have it like pointing at you directly to feel it. There is a mosquito net, so that's good. But this is the main issue, my power. This is like an old 2-part port, and everything that I have, my laptop, my camera charger, GoPro charger, everything except for my phone charger uses a 3 one. So it just means I can't do any editing and things, and I'm a little bit behind. There's a mirror, and because I'm behind, I can't catch up on work. So I would, if this place had a couple more comforts, like better plugs, maybe a cheeky aircon, I'd stay here much longer. But because I can't actually do my work, I got to leave tomorrow. And then the bathroom, really cool. Sink, bugs, but don't worry about that. It's, you know, it's rustic. Shower, and have a look at the water. Comes out nicely. And the bathroom's got, again, they just built around the rocks that were here. There's the throne. And yeah, 300 baht. I mean, to some people this would be paradise. To me, it's almost paradise. It's just, I need to be able to work, and I can't work here, so unfortunately I'll just be staying here the one night. And it's so remote with the national park. You know, there's no 7-Eleven. I can't go and get snacks. The restaurant closes at 9. There's no fridge, so I can't keep drinks cold or anything. So it's one of those places, basically. Budget backpacker cabin on a beach, fan only, 300 baht, $10 US, $3 US if you want to go down the beach. That's the room tour. What do you think? Would you stay here? I'm drying out my jeans because they're soaking from when I was sweating my bollocks off when she showed me to the room. I was like, oh, yeah. She's like, do you want to go back and see the one on the beach? I'm like, no, you're all right, love. I'm good. Now just let me lie down and die. I've gone for a little bit of lunch. When I say a little bit, I mean a giant plate of fish and chips and a shandy. You can't go wrong with a Sprite Leo shandy with ice on a hot sunny day here in Thailand. And yeah, let's try the fish. It's quite crispy looking, huh? You see that? Dip that in some mayonnaise, which is a little bit controversial. Yeah, it tastes good. I want to drown this in salt and vinegar though. Really English style, but I don't see any. So mayonnaise it is. And then we're going to go up to just up the road from Mai Pen Rai Bungalow is like a lookout, a small trek. I think it's like 500 meters. So we'll drive up there. We'll wait a couple of hours for it not to be boiling hot. And I think it's free and it looks really beautiful. I saw it on Google Maps. The island's big and I can't really go for too far because the roads aren't lit up. The national park roads at night won't have lights, and the front light bulb on my motorbike is broken, so I can't. It's just too dangerous. I'll just have an accident or someone will crash into me, so I can't go too far because I can't drive at night. And if you're wondering why am I speaking quietly even though you're on a beach with nobody except for a few guests, it's because there's a giant pig and I'm trying not to wake him up. And he's right next to me, and I think he can smell my food. He seems to be moving. I've only got the one battery and it's in here and it's half full, so I'm just gonna do the trail, okay? And then if anything dramatic happens along the way, I'll show you, but otherwise I'll just explain to you at the top what it's like and if it's dangerous, if it's easy, whatever. I am keeping in mind that I am seemingly the only person doing the trail, so I need to be extra careful because there's nobody around in case I hurt my ankle or whatever. So I don't have water and I'm not prepared, so I'm hoping this is going to be easy. See you in a minute when I'm probably very sweaty. Okay, sweaty. Wasn't that bad actually, and I'll show you the view in a second because it is incredible. It is 100% worth coming up here. Forgot my sunglasses, so I have to squint in the sunlight. So the trail, pretty straightforward. It takes about 15 minutes. You'll see a couple of signs, viewpoint, you'll see trees spray painted in orange. They even have ropes to help you up the tricky parts. You'll see lizards, you'll see all sorts of bugs and millions of ants trying to eat you alive. If you need to stop and take a shot, they will start eating you very quickly. So everything on this island wants to bite you and eat you, including there's these incredible birds flying around me. I don't know if you can see them, but they're everywhere. I think they live up here. Anyway, very important piece of information. When you do get to the top, you'll see a rock with a blue arrow spray painted on it. Don't go up there. That is just grazed knee central. Go down find the other spray painted arrow, go that way, and then there's a little bit of a tricky maneuver, and then you get to the top here. So let me give you a 360. So here's the top, and in that direction is the part of the island that I'm staying on. So we came through these mountains, and it's beautiful, and you can see there's a gorgeous cove down there with one fishing boat. Absolutely gorgeous. And then this is the really nice part. There's this ridge that sticks out, and there seems to be a boulder at the edge there. So I think if I'm careful, I can get a really cool vantage from up there. And then down there, there's a beach. There's a beach down there, and there's a couple of longtail boats, and I see one settlement, no resorts by the look of it. Pretty spectacular stuff, let's be honest. So what do you reckon? Should we do the Mission Impossible part? I think it's okay. Seems to be enough room for me to clamber across. Oh, steady does it. It's got quite good grippage. That's the technical term if you're British. Grippage. Doesn't mean anything, don't worry. It just means it's quite grippy. Wouldn't want to do this on a rainy day. A little bit further to go. Can we get up there? That is the question. Let me put you down for a quick second. If you could just stay there, Mr. Camera. Yeah. Wow. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic viewpoint. It's not the highest point of the island. Obviously, there's a giant mountain over there. That seems to be the highest point. But look at this. This thin slither of rock formation overlooking this bank onto the forest leading down to the beach. And on this side, it's even more aggressive. Straight drop down into the jungle and incredible views into that turquoise bay. I don't know the actual name. I'll try to find it here for you, and I'll leave the link in the description. If you're driving by moped, you can do this again, like I said, in 15 minutes. Come up here and really get some nice photographs. There's nobody here to take a photograph of me, so I'll just do this. Fantastic. Absolutely beautiful. Cheers. Or as we say in Thailand, chok di kap. We made it back to the beach. In the national park. The two French boys, whose parents must live on this resort, are out there on the kayak, having a whale of a time. And there's a bit of top totty, as we say in England, staying here as well. Some attractive females, I must say, and they all seem to know each other. Every time I walk up into the, you know, the cabin area on the mountain, I hear them all chatting away. So I think there's a community of people living here, living the nature lifestyle, the basic lifestyle. And I just think, and I'll be honest with you, I think I've lost like my rugged edge, because I used to be able to slum it. I've like hitchhiked through continents and done all sorts of crazy backpacker trips and budget trips and adventure trips and things like that. But now, I don't know if I can just hack a sweaty fan room, even if it's a beautiful situation. I don't know if I can like get a good night's sleep and feel comfortable, and I think I've turned soft is what I'm trying to say. I think I've turned soft. I don't know if I could live up there with a fan, no Wi-Fi as well. Yeah, I think I've too much time in Chiang Mai and all the digital nomad scene there. You know, upload a YouTube video in 13 seconds on 5G and air conditioning, drinking red wine in the cinema. And then I like, you know, I check into this place and I'm like, oh my god, it's cheap, but I'd prefer 500 baht for a clean room with aircon and a Wi-Fi connection so I can do my work. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just not in the zone. Maybe you know, if I had a couple more days here, staying up on the cliff, get to know my fellow hippie neighbors, share a carrot stick snack. Oh. Anyway, thanks for watching. It's been a really simple video today. I just wanted to dip my feet into the old school backpacker way of life. The cheapest place you could stay, in the most rustic place you can find, even though it's incredibly beautiful. $10 for the night, $3 for lunch, probably $10 for dinner with a few beers, and the activity climbing up the mountain was free. I mean, what else do you need? It's beautiful. It's a beautiful life.